Did we have a slideshow of that?
Yeah, he was just straight up one-shotting him. Obviously, he's had a couple of games where the top lane Jarvan didn't work out, but this is going to be interesting because he's up against a tank, so he can't necessarily kill the tank, but when he gets to the rest of the game, that's a pretty lethal pick.
Ooh, Elise mid. Orianna top. Look at that. No. They have until 20 seconds to switch everything around. We do see the Azir pickup. Actually, almost no hesitation here from Dignitas. That'll protect the back line from this dive-in from Elise Jarvan trying to get back onto your Twitch.
Yeah, Keen's had a couple spectacular Azir games this split. Early on in the split had a 9-kill game, which they were unable to close. Last week had a 10+ kill game, which they were able to close. So some pretty remarkable late game scaling from the Twitch and Azir positions, but that can all go away if a big Jarvan gets a Cataclysm and a Shockwave onto both of them at any point in the game. So Cloud9's composition, very lethal, but also very dangerous. There's a lot of squishy champions in this game and a lot of people who can kill each other, and very few kind of traditional tank line champions that we're going to be able to see.
Lethal and dangerous for C9. Now we see it on your screen again here. Is this a composition that can bolster an early game deficit? What is their history? Or can they just take the lead from the beginning? How can they work this comp?
That's the worry if you're Cloud9, because whenever you're picking a low tank team composition, you are more variable based on gold leads. If you fall behind and you're all squishy people, you do not have much of a fallback pattern, which is Cloud9 right here. So if they do fall behind and they don't have the burst to take out a Twitch or an Azir, they just lose fights 4 or 5-0. So Cloud9 has to have a strong early game, I feel like, to win this game.
All right, hashtag C9 win, hashtag dig win. We are on the Rift.
Able to steal the blue buff and now maybe even prep to kill him if Chaser shows his face in the river.
On the contrary to what we usually see.
The
Cocoon misses as well. That's going to be Chaser able to use the brush if he gets himself back and forth to deny damage. The rappel goes down. He looks to get himself again. Flashes from over the wall.
Now Keen's stuck.
He's good to go. Looks like his special will get himself out. Chaser slowly coming back through the bottom of the team. Lod getting through invisibly, but he's not getting himself to a good spot. Special throws down the gray health. Should stay alive. Sneaky with a few more shots behind the turret. They can't do much. A great exhaust coming out as well. Flashes forward. They could be able to work on that later, but now C9 is left to scurry out of here. Teleport from Someday. It's late, but is it just in time for the low health bars of Cloud9? Someday with a lockdown. Next one on to Contractz. That's the last repel he'll be using before he goes down. Trade of buffs once again over to Keen.
Oh no.
Same thing. Cocoon hits Someday. He's still going to be able to lock down Contractz. An instant explosion as Contractz basically just got back onto the map. Ray gets locked in. He's got an assist from the last fight, but now he goes down. A long walk back to top lane. His teleport is also down. Those control wards coming into play for C9.
They might just brute force dive this.
Yeah, as top wave once again. They know Ray does not have much. He came back with a longsword on the last buy, so he'll take the full damage and go down. Teleport to come back this time, however.
Wow. Just going to try and keep pushing out and farming, because he's not doing much else with Berserker Greaves and a QSS.
As I say that, you see Smoothie. He just littered the top
Here's
side.
a ward.
They're going. He gets Chaser. Gonna be the Devourer. Forgot about the Kench. He has been unbenched. Now a teleport coming in. Someday's already here. I blinked, looked topside to see if Someday still had teleport, and that was Contractz going down. Especially with the gray health to bait in something else, but he baits himself in. Goes down on that one, and the entirety of Dignitas pulls back.
This could be big. Second Infernal Drake up. Now Team Dignitas pulls the trigger because Ray can't match. C9 has to run.
Just missing the anchor. Chaser decides to go in off the ultimate. He gets hit, devoured up by Special. Shockwave brings them both back in and Ray's into the fight by himself now as he makes it over. And it looks like he may go down. He did not get Lod, so Lod's able to deal the DPS from the side. Smoothie very low as well. Gets out with a sliver of health. But the soldiers move forward by Keen as he grabs himself a kill. Ray falls as well as he went too deep. And it looks like the two members sneaking in Contractz limping around as Jensen
they want to dive.
To play babysitter, trying to protect all of them. And he may not be able to do it. They go for Jensen first. Take the shields out of the fight and find the rest of the members. C9 with an ace. That aspects. A little bit of a pinpoint over near the Baron pit here. 21 minutes in, Dignitas look to make another engaged shock.
Big shockwave!
3 members. That gray health is basically everything. Someday to the backside is Keen again, shoves the soldiers forward and slices, dices Cloud9 down. Contractz the next one to go here. Someday continues to tank the flash forward as he picks up the kill for himself. They will go down as they went a little deep here.
Boy.
And Someday won't be able to get that last shield down, tight to the depth, falls. And Ray now trying to pick up some kills. What is this from Dignitas? They have given the game back over to C9 in a sense.
Not necessarily customary, but we've seen small and medium-sized deficits that Cloud9 have been able to fight back from on multiple occasions. Oh dear.
Oh, sewer skewers! Slot comes up with the kill onto Sneaky. Very nicely done.
They have a Mountain Drake, which increases their ability to threaten Baron.
Blade of the Rune King as well. Chunk it down just a tiny bit more. It looks like C9 is right on the heels. Shockwave, double, almost deja vu, but
Somebody's behind.
makes it
We've
out a
seen
little
this
better.
before.
He's just rolling on through. Remember, they do have the Sun Disc there as well. If turret shot
He's in!
tag on. Ray could go down, gets himself bumped out by Emperor's Divide. He's going to be the focus, though, even with Command Protect. He goes down to the soldiers. As the Sands divide C9, trying to get into the jungle. Summoners are still up for both teams. Pretty crazy fight can still happen. Lot is just kind of walking into the fire right now. Figured the team would be a bit more behind him and popped out. 3 deaths now on the side of Dignitas.
Oh my goodness, that is a dangerous corridor for Team Dignitas to keep fighting in, but this one's gonna keep going for a bit more.
Help anywhere at this point. And Dignitas, power in numbers. They waited for C9's wards to be in, C9 to leave, and Dignitas by the book goes back
They're rushing
in.
it.
Jockeying now for
He's
position.
going!
Oh, how did he do? The Emperor's Divide pushes him out, but in the last moment, gets the smite down, and the fight ensues. Smoothie goes in, gets the Death Grasp down, but he's gonna have to back out of this one. That's Ray going down. The team has to assess now. Can we get onto Someday? Yes, we can. Dissonance over to him. That's gonna be Chaser going down as well. And it looks like they're gonna be able to continue on this fight. One more falls. That's going to be special as Keen and Lod get themselves to safety, but Baron to C9.
Still packs a decent punch that when combined with an Orianna can burst out pretty much anyone. Ooh, Sneaky, very good start on the side of that fight.
Nobody should be taking damage like that if the fight's not going to go all the way, and it looks like Ray takes the first flag and drag in. Contractz also getting quite hurt as the team resets 5. Ray gets hooked in. Heal coming in from Sneaky and Jensen, but that's going to put them in a really bad spot. Special gets the grasp in from Smoothie, and they just walk away from this so far.
Jensen still has Shockwave. He didn't have an opportunity for it right there.
So Dignitas need to force C9's hand now to make sure they can get to that wave. It's the fight or the wave. Special gets specialized from Smoothie. He can get himself to safety with the Grey Help. Ray is into the back line. Keen takes the hit. Emperor's Divide doesn't push anybody around, but Ray could burn down, and the hook goes to Contractz. Chaser in so we can get the GA pop, and now C9 re-looking 2 control wards to make sure they have vision over the brush.
Lotta's around the side, but Jensen still has Shockwave. The fight has yet to have a casualty.
80 carries at full HP in perfect position on the back line for the fight so far, but neither have really been able to deliver the damage either, as it's just been too intense. Down to half HP, Baron looking for Contractz and Chaser. They're gonna be in on a Contractz. Chaser low down to the left side. They're also routing C9 to the top, so they'll have a way towards that mid lane. They don't have any minions though, so I wonder where they go from this. It looks like they may just decide to wait this one out and back it. C9's gonna try to push the wave down towards mid. That wave we were talking about in the bot lane is slamming the bottom turret.
Pretty crazy that C9 played that fight into a triple elemental Drake and didn't suffer casualties. No one really got picked off, and they even get the turret now. Everyone on Dignitas is gone. They can't make it back in time.
Bring around the Rosie for C9. Dignitas finds themselves on the other side of the play, the wrong side. And Cloud9 take down Baron.
Special, he cannot devour Laud if he opens in the wrong spot, but Laud, because he's playing with no defenses, is so far back. Chaser got caught during a flank!
Oh, the Nether Grasp and the 4 pylon onto Chaser.
Very questionable flank right there. Now they're in tons of trouble. That's probably game.
A solo kill coming in for Jensen. That was the immediate dissonance into Shockwave. Ray goes back to just be a nuisance to the team. He is going to go down in this situation, but it gives Cloud9 time to play. It looks like they're going to be taking down the inhibitor on the bot side and the middle if they aren't just going to go for the Nexus turrets with the Baroned up minions now.
Yeah, Laud needs a way to clear these minions, maybe with spray and pray. He might not even need to focus on the fight, but he's going for a fight, gets exhausted.
Smoothie's the first hit. He's hardly doing any damage. Lock it onto Command Protect, and Lod is finding himself basically hitting brick walls on the backside. The redemption goes down as the last bit of effort to save the members of Dignitas. And C9 is looking for the last Nexus turret.
15 seconds on Chaser, 20 on Keen. How low can this Team Dignitas team get the C9 team? They want to be able to end.
Getting to the Nexus is almost too much pressure with these spawns, but they're trying to get the kills in now. Lod gets hit immediately. That's the shutdown. That's the attempt for Dignitas to stop the siege. And Cloud9 holds their breath in the early game to find the kills, find the fights, and the Baron to end game 1 over Dignitas.
very few people on C9 have the luxury of stacking armor because they're gone with a mostly damage composition.
That's true. Zanya's rush for everyone.
Kinda.
1 minute on the clock as the coaches deliver their final words to the team's safety on the back line of Dignitas, with a lot of aggression on that top first 3 picks that are there now. And we see a lot of safety and opening up these initiations for C9. Long range, and a little bit of shield disengage for them. It'll be interesting fights here as we get into the early game.
Yeah, C9 do have a good amount of CC, but Team Dignitas have all of the move speed to try and initiate with. You have the Lulu plus the Kled ultimate if they want to run in. The problem is, that is where Team Dignitas found their faults in the first game, was running in too far and not accounting for the Orianna counter engage. Now you add Zyra on top of that, and equalizers on top of that. Things can get very dicey if Team Dignitas isn't playing clean, as they did not play clean towards the mid and late game of game 1.
Just got to put more shields in there, more speed, get a Sivir, get the Ori back on your team, the Lulu. You can dive and run anywhere you want. Coming in here to game 2, Dignitas looking to keep the series alive with a possible win. Hashtag DigWin, hashtag C9win. Throw in your votes as those will come up a little bit into the game, and we can see how you're voting for your favorite team here. Cloud9 sitting towards the top of the list, looking to solidify their position. As we said, Dig looking to climb. The C9 and Immortals game stand between them and a possible playoff position here at the end of the spring split. We're ready to get on to the Rift for game 2 of Dignitas versus Cloud9. See how Impact can come off the bench and start producing results here. A lot of love in the early game. Thunderlords making Lod think twice, has the flash. Sneaky,
heal.
One more shot. That's gonna be the big one to Sneaky going. Oh, 172 means first blood for you. Sneaky gets out.
Oh no!
Knight coming in. Do they get X special? He's just throwing glitter everywhere.
Flash Cocoon, it would be something, but C9 would have to expose themselves for it. Lee Sin also coming in from the back. This could end up being a 3v3 and get very ugly.
Taking the long way around. Sneaky. Does he decide to come in still? Depending on where Chaser he leaves, he actually just goes down to the bot side, does not try to go towards the ward in river.
He had been feinting towards his turret. That time he feinted towards the brush. Chaser's still going to be up here, though. Impact has flash.
That overheat. Goes for the hit, repel in, another few. Someday goes in knowing Scarl will give him the hit from the turret, disengage, and then it goes on to Chaser. They buy a few shots nicely to get the dive in. Initiate anything and tell Dignitas there is going to be a gank. Oh!
They have summoner spells.
Face check on the brush, actually gets away before the cripple comes in, and he cannot get the slow onto Lod. This may give Chaser a bit of a chance to get himself into range.
Keen also has ultimate and ignite, so Team Dignitas might want to chase this.
Death mark onto Contractz. Look for it above his head. He's going to stay safe on this one. Oh, Ignite, however, could change that. Too much pressure for Ocean Drake to start things off, though.
Absolutely, and the top lane aggression is going to be there, actually. Kled has a ton of early game damage, but both junglers collapsing once again.
Wow, reading each other like a book here. Ultimate comes in, so Chaser's got the movement speed. Contractz knows he can't close that distance, and now he might be in a real bad spot. Locked down with the bear trap. Chaser as well, looking to get the kill. Gets that execute in, and they take down Contractz too. Already doing more vision work to give the team safer lanes, more of a push.
Yeah, they really want to keep pushing on Impact here. Impact has flash, but no ultimate for now. And remember, we talked about the double turret resetting by the Kled and the Elise, so they're going to go.
They just saw Contractz on a ward down by the red buff. Safe gank to the top side, and they are in. Contractz realizing he grabs aggro, but like you said, both can just deny the aggro of the turret.
C9 is actually winning 2/3 of the map. This is the 1/3 where they're not winning, though.
Hooks him over to the right. Cocoon into bear trap. They lock down Impact, making sure he comes into the game. We're going to try to get this guy's mental on tilt.
Very careful about where he goes right here. Team Dignitas is trying to transition their Zed down into split pushing. This could be a 5v5, though.
Chaser very low, doesn't have much to go. He actually goes over to red buff. Keen is there to help him out. Wild growth onto Lod. Special stays alive as the culling goes back in the fight. Some days come all the way from the top lane as he has just been harvesting the minions, keeping Impact pushed in. Forces his teleport. The equalizer on the edge of special burns him down. Someday very low is Keen. Now the rest of the team gonna find the first call. Lod takes a hit. He gets through the uprights and another one to miss as C9 doesn't have the rest of the follow-up. A 2-for-1. Keep the top side of their fog of war clear. Oh. I don't know if they want this. They don't have too much vision over that red buff, so Someday could be going into danger here. Contractz grabs it. Chaser getting pretty hurt. He's going to have to put himself up, but drop in the same spot and drop on that equalizer. Dignitas goes in blind to C9's jungle, and they are starting to regret it quite a bit. Contractz taking damage. That puts Lod in the front for a possible death onto him, and then Sneaky takes the death mark. Easily going to live from that as Dignitas is kind of inching themselves in and out, but only really taking more damage than they're able to deal. Impact almost gets himself out alive. There's the auto coming in from Chasers. Keen stays alive. What an extended fight here. And still, actually, it's 2 for 2. Impact changed C9's mind with that front end damage. If he gets a good whack in to start it off.
Everybody go for Impact.
Runes. This is the composition you want to see that Sivir in at this
Trying
point,
to recall
right?
in time.
Should be good. Oh, forced to move. Volatile Spider to start things off, and they're going to burn down Special. Impact doing what he can, valiantly going down. Looks like Dig getting pushed around the map here, so they're not with minion waves in any position to take down the turret. Just a quick kill on Impact, and hopefully setting up vision to allow some further plays.
Contractz going for the solo kill. Whoa. Contractz, yeah, attempted to predict the Q because he knew he had Orianna coming around the side, but what they have definitely played from these deficits before.
Ooh!
That solo mission.
Deja vu! This was the same spot. Of course they're gonna know you're coming back. Someday Low gets the exhaust out. Sonic Wave follows. Resonating Strike. Contract picks up the kill. Goes down. For his efforts, Chaser's gonna get knocked up, taken down. There goes Special. And Chaser just about at the same time. Lot over the wall, and Deja vu. Dignitas puts himself into the fire once again, and C9 know how to react. Tabi's there for Sneaky as well. This is the armor he can squeeze in.
Really trying to force these fights is Someday.
Whoa. He's going to be down to about 25%.
Oh, no.
Can't even get to him. Chaser locked in there, and it's going to be him and Someday falling. The mission is impossible, and this time the rest of the team's left to run away. Baron in the eyes of C9.
That one was just a huge overforce by Someday. Keen was still running back from base, and yet another blind engage by Team Dignitas before they have vision of everyone leads to another poor play. Now C9 turn for Baron.
Vlad with the culling. Tries to get himself in a good spot. C9 pick up the Baron. Special in a bad spot, almost a harpoon. Scuttle basically saves his life, but the next harpoon, free of charge, hits onto Lot. Can they finish the kill off? And it does come in from Smoothie. Really no reason to be there for Dig.
Yeah, full tilt coming in from Team Dignitas right now. They seem to be in disarray. Lod stops to kill a control ward while C9 chases him down, and he is quickly eliminated. C9 now in full control. Now just 1,200 gold up on Impact. And C9 making a strong push with Baron. Oof. And Jensen is fed.
Jensen being Jensen. I was gonna say, it's been interesting. Dignitas has chosen to take these fights in the jungle. Having so much control from an equalizer, a shockwave.
Well, here we go.
Another kill comes in. People are getting soloed out all across the map. So how is the resulting fight gonna happen? Lot out, Impact out, and we initiate once again. Sneaky gets the death mark. He's pushed back right away, but he's still gonna stay alive for the time being. Keen gets a shield, flashes himself out with the Ignite burning, should stay alive, and he does. The team now moves on to Contractz. Someday actually got the Sonic Wave, and Contractz finishes. Will they be able to get back to him after the Guardian Angel comes up? Another tag there as Jensen moves to safety. Shield and dissonance on Keem, trying to represent back into the fight, but he can't get the damage down into Jensen. And these just do not end. Is that the second time he ulted in this fight? I can't even tell anymore. Someday comes up with a kill. Jensen with another one onto a Special. Pressure they get even trying to step out of their base from Cloud9. Let's see how they can do when they reach the front doorstep.
Yeah, already just looking to go for C9.
Very Talia-esque equalizer, stopping Dignitas from getting anywhere. Nice job by Impact to start things off. Shockwave has already been used in this one, and big damage coming in from Volatile Spider. Chaser able to hit. Contractz in, goes down. That's Guardian Angel. Where's the focus next? Keen's hit up very fast. And that looks like they are able to get themselves back to safety. It's only a few, or I should say one dead on Impact, but Keen and Lod are down, and that's a lot of damage for Dignitas. At currently just around 70 seconds, 81 seconds on his ultimate, so they can do that pretty often. Dignitas finally getting all their members in a basket. Wild growth very early on to Someday, not really baiting in a kill, but it does get Contractz. Is this enough for them to continue to follow? No grab on by Someday, calling onto Impact. See scrap shields himself. The safety going to be maybe early. The damage is going to lock onto him. Yes, it does, as Impact tries to save himself a little too soon. And now Dignitas find themselves 2 kills and possibly a mid-turret. A late curtain call coming in from Sneaky, but it's actually when they needed it. 562 popping up on the screen.
Want it to go. Kled goes right here.
I want to see some fights. That's what we're looking for. Zanya's down. That means it kind of goes on to Contract first. Impact trying to get himself to safety. Both redemptions going in the same spot. Shockwave not doing much over on the side of C9. Contractz goes down first. Then we see Special fall. Someday on the front line with Wild Growth could go down. And that's going to be the GA coming up. Do they have enough to protect him? Impact basically out of this fight. Smoothie can't re-enter in either. And Sneaky looking for some final shots. Oh, 1090 onto Lot. Almost cost him his life there as he thought he was being helpful.
Getting down this turret,
like
though.
There's too much that they can do. Not a whole lot of wave clear on the side of Dignitas, unless they ult.
Yeah, they need to pretty much hard initiate to get something going, but it's, as we mentioned, really difficult for them to get in on the Shockwave and the Zyra and the Equalizer. Turret going down. Ooh.
Shockwave.
It's Shockwave.
Once again, is that the trigger now for Dignitas? Someday gets the Wild Growth, Keen on the side. Captive Audience slows him down. Sneaky gets the ultimate, and they're both going back. Everybody pushed out of the redemption. Sneaky now opens up curtain call from the backside. Xpecial's 1 shot away from going down. He gets hit by a plant, and C9 starts to follow through. They found an opening to fight, but do they find the kills? Another nice grasping root coming in from Smoothie. Locks down the team, allows the triple kill for Jensen, and C9 slowly pressuring forward, finally find the opening in Dignitas, finally find the opening in their base. And at 21 to 21 kills, 40 minutes in, Cloud9 will take down the Nexus and the series over Dignitas, 2-0.